Hello, hockey fans, and welcome in the Liberty First Credit Union Arena for a Friday night edition of Omaha Junior Lancer Hockey. Thanks for joining us. I'm Zach Kraus, Pat D'Agosto running the camera as always. Tonight, the Sioux City Metros have made the journey down south to take on your Junior Lancers in a West Division matchup. The second here in Omaha, as the series will travel to Sioux City in a couple weeks. Omaha winning the first matchup here on home ice. They'll look to back it up here again. A tough loss last week to the Junior Stars in the ice box. The Junior Lancers are hoping to bounce back with a big 2 points here tonight. You're starting netminders in goal for the Metros, number 29, Lachlan Jackson. And in net for your Junior Lancers, number 32, Jaden Salado. Ben Parsons back in the lineup. His line will start things out with Werner and Fitzpatrick. Farnsworth and Lundgren, the D pair out there. Two stick taps and a Ric Flair from the Omaha bench. We are underway. Lundgren in his own corner will wrap it up for Fitzpatrick. Had trouble controlling it. Sioux City looking for Hedquist in front. Bounced off his stick. Over to the half wall. Werner will just play it around to the far side. Hope there to keep it in for the Metros. Glove down by Farnsworth. He'll just chip it out to center. He'll regain control at the red line. Tried to dump it in. Went off a body. Regains control again. And then Lundgren just threw it into the Sioux City bench, trying to chip it into the zone, so the faceoff is going to stay into the neutral zone. Looks like they're just going to take it right here at center ice. Looks like both teams going to get some fresh legs out there. Bador's line checking into the game. He's able to win the draw back for Barnhart. Up the wall looking for the tip by Martizan. Didn't get one. Icing called on the play. Face off now to the right of Salado. Friggy will take it against Bador. One back. Shot on. Goes wide. Hope now at the point to play it in. Friggy in behind. Up harder. At the point, walks in, fires, saves Salado. Rebound bounced around a little bit, but able to corral it and hang on for the whistle. Friggy able to win the draw again. Top couldn't get a shot off a couple of skates and out to center. Harder across for Hope. Fakes up the wall and had it stolen from him. Bador in front looking for Chase. Couldn't control it and get the shot off. Now Sioux City with speed coming back the other way. Here's Top across for Bauer. His shot missed the net. Wrapped all the way out of the zone. Controlled there by Patrick and played up for Harder. Weaving through center, takes the hit there by Wilmers, and now Top takes over. Threw it off the official, now a bouncing puck. Played by Wilmers out to center. Patrick on it for the Metros across the line, throws it in deep. Wraps all the way to the far side. Graham now with it in the corner, trying to center things out in front. Statcham plays it off there. Taken over by Eiler, makes a couple of moves. Now starts a rush for Omaha. Here comes Eiler, walks in, fires, scores! Brooks Eiler, coast to coast, puts the Junior Lancers on the board. It's 1-0. A couple of slick moves to exit the zone. Started a 3-on-2 the other way, and he's able to fire it past Jackson. And just a couple minutes in, the Junior Lancers take an early 1-0 lead. Wilmers and Hedquist now will take the draw at center. Tied up, couple of wingers in there to help out. Wilmers controls it across the blue line off some shin pads into the corner. Bouncing puck played out in front, but got tipped in behind the net. Farnsworth there to keep it in. Hope now has time. He'll just skate it out himself. A bouncing puck that was rolling on him finds its way to the Omaha zone. Quickly moved up ice by Farnsworth. Down to soft area for Parsons to skate up and then dump it in. It's on net. Jackson's just going to play it off into the corner. Fitzpatrick, good speed, wins a race to maintain control. Held there by Lundgren. Werner looking in front, gets it back and just missed the net. Got to hit the target from there. Farnsworth just played it in behind the net. Parsons into chase. Played out in front. Fitzpatrick couldn't hang on to it. Farnsworth a try. It's loose. They score. Rhett Werner. Johnny on the spot. Found a loose puck and buries it. It's 2-0 Omaha. That's what happens when you maintain a forecheck and keep funneling pucks towards the net. Good things are bound to happen. Jackson just couldn't quite squeeze that one enough, and a loose puck finds the stick of Werner and goes in the back of the net. 2-0 Omaha. And the Sioux City head coach upset about something on that play, having a word with the official. As of right now, it's 2-0 Omaha. Rhett Werner from Farnsworth and Ben Parsons. Giving the Junior Lancers a 2-0 lead here with 13:54 left to go in just the first period. Barnhart, soft play up for Erstad, finds its way for Allred. Can't backhand it into the corner, race for it. A diving play by Statcham, holds the line. Takes a couple hits down low. Sioux City controls now harder, flips it up. Nice flip, springs Bauer, and Salado kind of got caught in the middle, came out and kind of forced Bauer's hand a little bit and chipped it wide. And Yano, big hit on Harder, but delayed call coming up on Omaha. 2 minutes for roughing on Yano, and Sioux City's going to go to the power play here to try and get one back. The first power play of the game goes to the Metros on the roughing call to Anzalone. After going up 2 here quickly, Omaha will have to kill off a big penalty. Up top for Hope. He'll rotate over to get set in the umbrella. Down for Solma. Back for Hope. Across, Fitch a try. Looks like Lundgren got a leg in the way of it and slowed it up before it made it to Salado. Hope lost his stick trying to hold the zone. Now Chase first one to it. Overskated it. Martizan there to help out. He'll just pin it there. Then shuffles it into the corner and gets back. Stretch pass finds Harder. Drop for Hedquist. Blocker saved by Salado. Chase on the rebound. Fires it all the way down. Top back in his own end. He'll come out from behind his net. Streaking up the far side wall. Weaves behind Eiler. Good back check from Wilmers, but tripped him up, and now it's going to be a penalty on Omaha again. Wilmers got a stick in the feet of Top there. And Sioux City will have a 5-on-3 power play for 1 minute and 8 seconds. Early penalty trouble for the Junior Lancers as the Metros control the faceoff. Harder walks in, fires off the leg of Werner and wide. Top's now with it in the corner, drops it behind him. Patrick on it. Up to the top. Harder again walks in, hesitates, gets around one. On his backhand, somehow tried to direct that on target. Is the faceoff going to go outside? Went up into the netting. Did it get tipped up there? Yes. No, it did not, actually. So the faceoff's going to come outside the zone. I don't know how Harder directed that towards the net. I think he might have gone between his legs there, honestly. A nifty little move, but just put it too high. 49 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3 for the Metros. Friggy wins another faceoff. Cross ice for Harder, and they gain the zone. Move around Barnhart, shot, got tied up in some skates. Werner on it, wraps it around, and hopped over the stick of Friggy and out of the zone. Werner's going to get a quick change. Ben Parsons on. 30 seconds left to go in the two-man advantage. Topf cutting towards the net. Power move in front, went through the crease. Friggy again with it. Faked the tee up, went over for Bauer, and an easy save for Salado. On the rebound, up top for Friggy, this time able to hold the line. Back for Bauer. He'll rotate there. Harder now at the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Barnhart getting in the way there. And the rebound finds Parsons. He's able to skate it out. Omaha gets a man back now. And then Parsons draws a penalty on the Metros. We'll be 4-on-4 here for 49 seconds before Omaha will get their first crack at a brief power play. It's going to be on number 23, Cash Friggy. 2 minutes for hooking. And we'll skate 4-on-4 here for 49 seconds. Bador out there with Chase, Martizan, and Farnsworth. Is Sioux City able to control the draw and move it out to center? Across for Martizan and up for Bador, out of his reach. Patrick now in control. Harder just one hand, plays it up for Soma. Back for the Metro defense. Harder had a difficult time getting around Martizan. Turned it over. Chase for Bador. Walks in, fires. Might have hit a body in front and careened into the corner. Across for Chase on his backhand, trying to make a move around Harder, taken from him, and now back up ice come the Metros. 10 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4. Gets around Farnsworth, gets a shot off, but a good save from Salado. Wrapped up the wall, Patrick. Easy save there again for Salado. Omaha out of the box, and now a brief power play. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Chase across the line and fires one into the body of Patrick and played back out to center. Gets through Banaszak all the way down on net. Fitch will forecheck behind as Banaszak played it up for Werner. Didn't see it coming into his skates and turned over. Sent all the way back down. Banaszak will set up behind the net. Left it there for Bador this time. Working up ice with some speed. He'll weave his way through. Got poked free. Fitch is on it. Couldn't clear. Werner there at the blue line. Down low. Hope just played it out in front. Harder there to move it out of danger. Omaha in control, though. Fitzpatrick up for Banaszak. A shot. A rebound. Went into the corner, and now Fitch jumps on a loose puck. He'll just fire it all the way down. Final 10 seconds left in the Omaha power play. Nothing doing on either team's power play opportunity. It's still a 2-0 hockey game with 9 minutes left to go in the first. Statcham across the line will throw it in deep. The far end, McCune just had to go back for Harder in the corner. Nifty move there to buy some time and then clear it. Glove down by Eiler. He played it, so no hand pass. Statcham now at his blue line. Couldn't get it past McCune. Now poked in the Sioux City zone. Roby able to play it into the corner there. He's first one on it. Centering feed. No one could get to it in time. Barnhart there to hold the zone. A risky pass turned over. And a good back check there from Wilmers knocks it free. Roby gets the red line and just chips it into the corner. It wraps to the near side. Eiler trying to get the first one there. Knocked off by Hope. Roby in to help out. Harder in there as well, making it 2-on-2 as it's tied up. Worked free briefly, then tied up again. Now moved up the wall and out of the zone. Barnhart across for Banaszak. Couldn't control it. Fitch there to dump it in. Went off a body and into the Omaha bench. No one knows where it is. Finally, they blow it down. And we'll get a neutral zone face-off here with just under 8 minutes left to go in the first period. Off the draw, Omaha able to control it. Farnsworth starts up ice. Pass for Fitzpatrick. They'll feed Farnsworth again on the far side across the blue line and dumps in deep. Chasing on the forecheck. Harder wins the race for it. Knocked off by Fitzpatrick, but another penalty coming up on Omaha, and they touch up. Two minutes for roughing on Fitzpatrick, and Omaha's back to the box, and we'll have to kill off another 2 minutes. That's 3 penalties already on the Junior Lancers. And we haven't even played 9.5 minutes left yet. Sioux City controlling the draw. Solma up for Hope. Walking in. Back for Solma. Shot. Hit Salado loose in front. Still loose in the crease. And then finally whistled down. And Salado lost his helmet. As Harder's skates were in the area, just inadvertently kind of went over the top of Salado and took his helmet off in the process. Looks like Salad's okay as he's shaking that off. Always a scary situation when you have a player's helmet come off and there's skates in the area. Looks like he's shaking it off and ready for play again. Chase will step in on the draw against Harder. Sioux City able to control. Hope up top, now across. Solma looking in front for Harder. Stuffed try at that side, but pinned up against the side of the net, and we'll get a whistle and another face-off. And another quick discussion in the crease there with Lundgren before we get things underway again. Face-off tied up and moved into the corner. Finally dug free. Now Omaha a chance to clear the zone. They do a 2-on-1 developing shorthanded opportunity. Chase with Marsden streaking towards the net. Shot. And Jackson just ate it right in his chest and able to hang on for the whistle. A good rush from Chase and Marsden, but just fired it right into his chest. And Jackson was able to make a fairly easy save on it. Wilmers now will step in to take the face-off, wins it back for Eiler, just throws it on net. Jackson will play it out. Wilmers there to cause some chaos in behind. Now skated out, Patrick in control of it. Gaining speed, throws it across for Topf, into the zone, gets tripped up. No call this time as Statcham got tied up. And then Statcham takes a big hit in the corner, and Sioux City has evened up again. A charge called this time. It's on Cash Friggy again. 2 and a 10 for charging. And we'll skate 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. It's the second instance of 4-on-4 hockey in this game already. We've only played 10.5 minutes. Off the draw, Wilmer's unable to win it. Top back for Harder. He'll wait behind his net to start the breakout. Out of the reach of Bauer, Farnsworth takes over. Statch him up for Eiler. Trying to walk into the Sioux City zone. It's turned over, and now the Metro's in control. Top with space will work up ice. Omaha gets a quick change off there. Now a loose puck taken over by Omaha. Sioux City was in offside. Bauer able to work the puck free from Werner, and now the Metros back up ice. Harder across the blue line, working towards the net. Another power move in front, and Salato able to keep the pad out and make a big save. 6 seconds left in the 4-on-4 time. Off the draw, Bador able to move it back for his defense. Chase couldn't win a puck battle there as it was kind of tied up in a couple of sticks. Now Werner trying to move it out. Hope there to hold the line for Sioux City. Omaha out of the box, and now a minute of power play time coming up. It's their second of the game. Both have only been just a minute long. Martizan between his legs, in behind, in front, went off the skate of Werner. Didn't expect it to get to him, and now Sioux City is able to get it clear. Soma able to chip it around Bador. And then a D-man, that was Banaszak, who kind of lost his edge going into the hit, but was able to separate his man from the puck. Now Sioux City in control, just killing off more time. We've seen Omaha do this a number of times this season, playing it all the way back in their own zone. This time it's the Metros doing it. 20 seconds left to go in the Omaha power play. Chase gets around Fitch. Lost control of it. Trying to circle back to it. Staying on sides. Trying to fend off two killers. Delayed penalty coming up on Sioux City as Barnhart let that one go. First penalty had expired, but Sioux City's going back to the box. Another power play coming up for Omaha. This time a full 2 minutes. Or should be, unless we take another penalty. Don't want to get ahead of myself there. Landon Top, 2 minutes for slashing is the call. May have been a hold. Couldn't quite see the signal. Yep, it was a hold. 2 minutes for holding. Putting Omaha on the power play. Off the draw, it was tied up. Omaha trying to win control of it. Sioux City couldn't clear it. Hope now tied up behind the net, trying to work free. Badura down low, trying to start a forecheck, but then lost control of it, and Sioux City clears it all the way down. Farnsworth left it for Bador in behind. All the way into the Sioux City zone. Circles behind the net all the way back up top. Backhand sauce intercepted. Now Bauer, shorthanded opportunity. Behind the defense, walks in. Saves Salato. A nice move, but a better save. I thought Bauer might have slid it underneath the pad of Salato. But just getting it down in time. 1 minute left to go in the Omaha power play. Bador across the line, getting chased from behind, and turns it over. Martizan now will carry it up ice. All the way in, dropped it off there for Yano. Got tied up there just inside the blue line. Sioux City works it back for their defense. Hope and Yano tied up there. Anzalone comes away with the puck. Down low, in front for Werner. Fires off a couple of bodies and wide. And wrapped around by Harder out of the zone. Final 20 seconds left in the Omaha power play. Bounced over the stick of Chase, able to recover and give it up for Yano. Just for Werner, trying to weave his way into the zone. It's Pokes back out to center where Statcham skates it in. Sioux City back to full strength now, just under 2.5 left to go in the period. Harder will slow things down in his own end and start to work up ice. Cross the red line, backhanded into the corner. Salado there to use his blocker and bump it for Statcham. Wrap to the near side for Allred. Couldn't slow it down. Harder goes D to D for Hope. Egdorf dropped it there for Top. Walking in for Solma. Looking in front, but a good stick there from Banaszak stopped the pass. Harder slowed up Allred a little bit, able to get to it and center it, but turned over. Barnhart, fresh off the bench, works towards the near side wall and then fires it off the glass in behind. Jackson slows things up. Dunnigan turned it over, loose off the rebound as Jackson made a tough angle save. Harder now will circle back looking for some help. Getting forechecked there by Eiler. Loose puck out in front, and they score! A turnover in behind the Sioux City net, and Brooks Eiler fed Wilmers in front, who beats Jackson 3-0 Junior Lancers. 1:20 left to go in the first period. Just a good hard-working goal that time. Kept the forecheck on down low, eventually able to cause a turnover and able to find Lachlan Wilmers wide open in front, who beats Jackson to extend the Junior Lancer lead. Played into the Omaha zone. Farnsworth will wrap it up that far side. Werner couldn't move it out. Shot in off a body, and now here comes Parsons the other way. Had it poked free at the last second. Now he'll just turn and fire it towards the net. Got stopped in front. Played in behind. Now Parsons just tying things up down low. Sioux City comes away with it. Graham lost control of it. Stuff attempt there at the side. Another shot saved by Jackson. Comes out again. Hit a couple of bodies and then went up into the netting maybe. I wasn't not quite sure. Looks like it went out of play. And the faceoff will stay inside the zone. There's one unhappy kid back there. Faceoff will stay in the offensive zone for Omaha here. Parsons there in the corner, trying to battle Fitch for it. Played out in front. Sioux City able to jump on it and clear the zone. Played across for Fitch. In front for Hedquist, but it just hopped over his stick as he was unable to get a shot off. Now the net's off. No one sees it. I mean, it's way off. Salato's thinking about putting it back on. He's best just leave it off. The rest of the period might tick off as Fitch fires one on net. Salato just stood there and let it hit his pads, wondering where the whistle is. 9 seconds left to go in the period. Faceoff's going to stay inside the zone here. It's going to actually be on the near side as everyone will shift over. Vador in to take it off against Hedquist. Tied up. Hedquist moves it back for Patrick. A shot through traffic. Rifles over the net. A dangerous opportunity for Sioux City as Martisan clears it all the way down. Didn't cross the line in time, and Omaha will head to the locker room with a 3-0 lead. We'll be back for the start of the second period. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back to Ralston, Nebraska and Liberty First Credit Union Arena for the start of the second period between your Omaha Junior Lancers and the Sioux City Metros. 3 goals in the first frame, giving the Junior Lancers the 3-0 lead. It was a penalty-filled first period as well. It's like Omaha had 3 against, Omaha had 3 against Sioux City had 2. As now Hedquist works back the other way, fires it into the chest of Salado, and he'll hang on for the whistle. Defensive zone face-off, a little over 20 seconds played in this second period. Shots fairly even after the first. They're 11-10 as we stand right now. In the corner, Farnsworth wraps it around. It's played out through center. Not out of the zone, though. Now finds its way to Eiler at the red line. Working 1-on-3, fires it over the blocker of Jackson wide of the net. Lundgren there to hold the line, then squeaks by Wilmers. Chance for Solma now going the other way. Overskated it a little bit. Still inside the zone, though. Able to win it back. Went off a skate and now played out to center. Race for it there. Wilmers able to poke it free. And causes a loose puck in the corner. Roby out in front, but behind Eiler. Farnsworth there to hold the line. Turned, tried to throw one on net, but rolled off his stick into the corner. Sioux City able to get a clear. Lost control of it. Farnsworth heading back in. Omaha was changing offside, though. Fitch brought it in. And now Harder. Up the wall, glove down. Played out in front. Chase turns, fires. Caught up underneath the padded Jackson for a whistle. Even he really didn't know where it was as he looked in behind him, making sure it didn't squeak past again. Faceoff goes into the corner. Hope just tried to play it up the wall. Taken back over by Omaha. Bedore in the high slot. Fired off a body. But, Marta's in a backhanded try. Got deflected up into the netting and out of play. So we'll have another offensive zone faceoff. Bedore steps in to take it. A bouncing puck works its way back for Omaha, but Sioux City on it and cleared. Bauer works it behind him, but Barnhart intercepts and works up ice. Chase trying to move it into the Sioux City corner. It goes behind the net for Hope. Bauer, one touch for Top, out of the zone through center, but a good hit from Statcham on the dump in. Barnhart there to play it up the wall, taken back over by Top. Into the corner, overskated by Barnhart. Loose puck there, taken back by the Metros, thrown off the side of the net. Now out in front, but played out of danger. Now Dunnigan a try, hit a body in front. Bedore picks up the loose puck there. Skated it out, but McCoon coming off the bench, able to take it back over and throw it into the Omaha zone. Played by Chase. Couldn't hang on, and now Statcham at his own blue line. Works up, taken back over by Hope. Sioux City has to touch up. He'll turn back. Touched in, Statcham will now go retrieve. Poked by him and up the wall. Played back down low for Sioux City. Out in front behind the target. Now Harder. Fakes a shot, works down the wall. Fires, saves Salado. Harder again, corrals the rebound. McCune up for Patrick. Played back down the wall. Barnhart just wraps it around there. Again, Harder working in. This time pulls up at the hash marks. Fires it, kicked away by Salado. Now a loose puck played behind the Omaha net. Statcham couldn't get there in time. Race for it with Ector. Goes back behind Omaha's net again. Barnhart couldn't control it. Omaha getting pinned in their own zone right now is harder. Tried to move it in deep, turned it over. Omaha finally able to get it clear and maybe a couple bodies off the ice. 3 get a change as the quick headman goes underneath the stick of Fitch. Banaszak there to lift it. Fitch back on it in the corner. Knocked off the puck, but it's played for harder at the point. Blocker to side into the corner. Glove down by Barnhart, but played by Hedquist for the point. Went off the shin pads and back out to center. Hedquist will get it in his own zone. Played up for Fitch, now trying to start a breakout. Makes its way over for Hedquist, working in on Farnsworth. Works wide of him, throws it up to the point, but intercepted there by Werner and skated out. Spun around, but chipped by Harder. Parsons will now give chase. Pokes it around the Sioux City net for Fitzpatrick. Cycled back down low for Parsons, looking for the stuff. Not there. Will go up top for Banaszak. Fired in wide of the net. Played in behind Werner. Reverses course. Played out in front. Nothing doing. Farnsworth at the point. Walks in. Fires wide. Lundgren from the bench. Tried to tee one up. Went off his heel. Now a chance for Sioux City going back the other way. Here's Solma. One-on-one with Farnsworth. Backhand try. Glove save. Salato. And they'll hang on for the whistle. 12:05 left to go in the second period. This period's kind of been all Sioux City as they've maintained more of the zone time and gotten a couple more chances trying to get on the board and claw back into the hockey game. Egdorf's going to take the face-off against Wilmers here. Tied up and goes into the corner. Hope couldn't get there in time. It's going to be icing. They will blow it down. Face-off will head back to the Omaha zone underneath 12 minutes now left to go in this middle period. Same two centers, Egdorf and Wilmers here to the right of Salato. Sioux City wins it with a couple wingers coming in off the draw. Now Roby on the far side goes back into his corner to buy some time. Waits there. Now starts up ice, lost control of it, but Eiler able to move it out of any danger. Wilmers lost an edge, moves across the red line, and Eiler chips it in deep. Bauer couldn't clear the zone. Roby just backhanded it on net. Jackson played it off to the half wall where Dunnigan chips it not out, went off the body of Statcham and held in. Now played into the corner. Roby first one to it. Finds Statcham. Fires a shot. Kick save. Jackson. Rebound still there. Chance by Roby. Got blocked in front. Loose puck in the corner. Wilmer's on it. Looking for that cross ice pass again. Just a half second too late. But Eiler stops the clearing attempt from getting out. All three forwards now completing a change for Omaha as Sioux City's trapped in their own zone. Topf trying to turn away from some pressure. Statcham holds the line. Back turn to the play. He'll just throw it into the corner and retreat back to his own blue line. Martizan now pinning up Egdorf. Bedore picks up the loose puck. Tried to make a move out in front. Barnhart with it. Traffic in front off a body. Went right in front of the crease. Banaszak holds with the shin pads again. Now played up through center for Egdorf. Good stick there from Barnhart. Now a rush for Omaha the other way. Sioux City had numbers getting back off the bench. Banaszak will retrieve in his own zone, holds up into his corner, then wraps around the near side. Funny hop off that gate as it was able to bounce by Ebner. But Sioux City able to hold the zone. McCune with it. Dropped for Ebner. In front of him, and Omaha clears it into the corner. Banaszak now on the far side. Backhand, bouncing puck over Ebner, and Martizan picks up. 2-on-2 the other way. Fires off shin pads and goes into the corner. Picks it up. Backhand pass got tipped in front. I think that was Graham who actually ended up putting it on net, but Jackson there to bail out his teammate and make the save and hold things at 3-0. Parsons able to win the draw, and then Fitzpatrick let one go through traffic, but just missed wide. Now Hedquist trying to start a breakout, gets knocked off the puck, but Fitch is able to move it up for Solma. Good stick there, knocks it free. Now Parsons will dump it back into the Metro zone halfway through this second period. Farnsworth lets one go, tipped in front, loose at the side. Jackson sprawling back, but it never made its way on target. Now Werner in behind, spins away from a defenseman. And now Fitch plays it up for Solma, waiting in the slot. He'll skate it out, working 1-on-3. He'll chip it by Farnsworth, race for it in the corner. Solma gets there first. Peels around in front, just played out to center. Not going to be enough for icing. Jackson comes out to play it. And took a spill as he sent it all the way up. But we have a Sioux City player down in behind the Omaha net, and that's what caused the stoppage. Trying to find out who that is. I think it's Solma. It is. Nate Solma down behind the play, slow to get up, as he'll limp his way over to the bench and get looked at by the trainer there. So 8:48 remaining here in this second period. The Junior Lancers holding on to a 3-0 lead. This faceoff will be outside the zone in front of the Sioux City bench. Omaha getting a late change out there. And now Yano will step in to take the faceoff with Egdorf. Tied up, Yano able to win control of it. Barnhart, stretch pass went off a stick. Erstad couldn't move it any farther, and now Top chips it into the zone. Stacham played it around to the near side where it's tied up there around the top of the circles. Taken out by Harder, walks to the middle, fires over the glove of Salato, but I think it went wide. Now Stacham in behind, wraps it up this near side wall. Harder again there to hold the line and chip it back in deep. Move out in front, but taken over by Allred. He'll get across the red line and chip it in deep. He'll beat Dunnigan to it. Centered in front for Barnhart, but couldn't get the shot off. Now a try from the hash marks from Erstad, gobbled up by Jackson for a whistle. Not often you see a defenseman streaking all the way to the crease on an odd man rush. It was the case that time as Barnhart just couldn't get a stick on it to get a shot off. Offensive zone draw. Wilmers just kind of threw it into the far side corner. Roby played up the wall. Eiler will just cycle it back down low for Roby. Threw it out in front. Nothing doing. Now Sioux City able to clear it. Should be icing. Icing's waved off, though. Banaszak in his corner went off a body right to the stick of Eiler. Across the red line, he'll just dump it in. Takes a couple of hits, but bounces right off of him. Eiler slows things up behind the net, but Sioux City able to come away with it. A little help from the official as it goes off his skate a couple of times. Loose puck in the corner. Eiler knocked off of it. Roby a chance. Delayed call coming up on Sioux City. Oh, no, is it on Omaha? Sioux City touched it, but they didn't blow it down. We're still playing. Ref's arm is still up. Parsons with it in behind. Extra attacker out there for Omaha now. Banaszak across for Barnhart. And finally touched up, and we'll get the penalty call. And it's going to be on Cash Friggy again. And that's his fourth. So Graham will step in to serve. Friggy's fourth penalty of the game. So I believe that means he's done. Just awaiting confirmation on the point streak here before we officially rule him out. But Banaszak on the power play controlling across from Martizan, and his shot went off shin pads and wide. And Bador's shot again blocked, not cleared out though. Bador maintains control, peels off at the hash marks, throws one on net, tipped in front, still loose at the crease. Never made its way to Jackson as Harder now controls and fires it around the far side, but then went off a glove out of the Omaha bench. The faceoff's going to come outside because of it. Oh, so it was a check from behind. A 2 and a 10 for Cash Friggy was the call. So that'd be his second misconduct of the game, which would put him out for the remainder. Out of the scrum, Chase comes out. Backhand try. The save from Jackson. Rebound not out. Bador will walk in. Fakes the tee up. Blocked in front, though. And then Banaszak, a nice play with the glove to hold the zone for Omaha. Chipped all the way out. Hedquist. Oh, he was offsides when he touched that. They say he was on. Dropped back for Hedquist. Backhand try. Didn't get a lot on it. Bador now comes back the other way across the red line. Makes a move around the defenseman. Patrick walls him up there and moves it into the corner. 36 seconds left to go in the power play. Left in behind. Werner took a pick there from Chase, but it looks like they're going to call the pick. Chase got in the way of the defenseman chasing the play in behind and just gave him a little too much of a shove. And he's called for interference, so that'll even things up. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 29 seconds before Sioux City will jump on the power play. Off the draw, Top, able to move it back for Harder. Walking across the blue line, tipped in front, they score. Blaze Bauer, the redirection in front, and Sioux City is on the board. It's 3-1. And just what Omaha didn't need to give up a 4-on-4 goal. That puts Sioux City back in the hockey game, and they'll have a power play coming up here in 22 seconds. Off the restart, Wilmer's able to just move it into the Sioux City zone. Battling with Harder for it. It goes all the way into the corner. Moves it up the wall there. Eilert couldn't make it to the point. Lundgren just threw it off a body where it finds its way to center. Looping around his top. Chipped into the Sioux City bench, and a whistle and a face-off. Will go in front of the Omaha bench, it looks like. 1:30 of power play time for the Metros here as they're out of the box. They got the goal on the 4-on-4 time. Now they'll try to get a power play goal to get back to within one. Stretch pass for Harder at the red line. They gain the zone, but offsides as Fitch was just in front of the puck. Oh, and then Harder took a penalty and then just got tossed. Grant Harder, upset with the offsides call, mouthed off to the linesman, but the official was standing right there, gave him two. And then shortly after that, kept on going. The ref said, "I've had enough." As the second player sent to the Sioux City locker room in this second period. Didn't look like a whole lot of argument there from the Sioux City coaching staff, maybe just an explanation of what exactly was said there. Faceoff's going to go all the way down in the Omaha zone now. We'll see how the penalties shake out. I think that's what Harahill is wondering as well. Eiler off the draw. Goes high and over the net. We'll skate 4-on-4, so it looks like it was just 2 10-minute misconducts for unsportsmanlike to Harder that got him tossed from the game. Glove down by Hedquist across the line. Backhand toe drag in front. And no one there to get a shot off for Sioux City. Now picked up there by Farnsworth. Weaving around the hit from Fitch. Maintaining control across the red line. Around Dunnigan. Backhand try from a short angle. But a good save from Jackson. Wilmers. Cross for Lundgren. He just threw it into the corner. Sioux City first one there. Just fed Farnsworth at the point. Wilmers couldn't make a move around Patrick. Now Eiler looking in front for Wilmers. Finds his way to Lundgren. He'll walk down low into the corner. Another bad angle try. Goes off the side of the net. And then Sioux City able to work it free and jump on a loose puck. They fire it all the way down. Wide of the net. Icing called on the Metros here. 14 seconds left in the 4-on-4 time before the Junior Lancers will get another brief power play. Oh, excuse me, I was wrong. It was a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct and then a 10-minute unsportsmanlike game misconduct to Harder. Which is what put the penalty on the board for the Metros as this puck is iced yet again. Assist to Pat D'Agosto on that correction, always keeping an eye on me with the point streak up. Played across for Martisan, fires high over the net. Bador couldn't corral it off the glass. Still inside the zone, though. Siobanos with it in the Sioux City, and Omaha out of the box and on a power play here for another 30 seconds. Played in front, was behind a couple of targets, but now top. A shorthanded opportunity, but his pass was behind Solma. Chase now circles around and starts up ice. Tries to split the defense, was poked free. Able to work it back, though. Pass went off the skate of Werner into the corner. Battle for it there. Chase throws a body and collects the puck. In front for Marzen, a try, but got deflected out of play. We'll have a whistle. 4 seconds left to go in the Sioux City penalty. Angelone's going to step in to take the face-off against Top. Allred waiting at the top of the circle. It's one behind the net. Patrick will just wrap it all the way around. Sioux City out of the box as Allred Shuts it off inside the blue line and holds the zone. Into the corner, Erstad. Patient with it, moves into the other corner now. Battling in front, and Dunnigan just threw down Allred. And Sioux City will head back to the box. It's actually Yano in front, not Allred. A cross check on Dunnigan is the call, as the Metros will head back to the kill. Yano doing a good job of being a pest in front and just kind of getting in that goaltender's way. The defenseman tried a little bit too hard to push him out. And Omaha will be back on the power play here with just over 2 minutes left to go in the period. Farnsworth there to hold the zone. Up top, Farnsworth again. Fitzpatrick back for Farnsworth. In front, nice play, and Wilmers couldn't redirect it on net. Went off the side of the net. Farnsworth all the way back. Left it there for Bedore, who took a hit and lost control of it. Now Wilmer's coming back the other way. Tripped up, nothing coming there. That one deflected in, and Jackson had to make a quick change in course there to get back to the short side and make the save. As the shot there from the point hit a body in front, changed direction. Across the green, almost caught Jackson going the wrong way. Omaha controlling off the faceoff. Martisan walks in, threw it off a body. That was Patrick getting in the way of that. Now Banaszak at the point, rotates over to the top. Dish down low for Martisan. Threw it off a body again. Banaszak a try, but a good blocker save from Jackson. Halfway through the Omaha power play. Banaszak gets it again. He'll settle it down. Down low, Martisan in front. Chase. And they're going to call a cross check on Werner in front of the net. And that'll negate the Omaha power play. It was setting up to be a good play in front, but Werner just a little too aggressive trying to gain space. Dinged for the cross check, and we'll skate 4-on-4 for another 53 seconds. Bedore and Egdorf. Played over to the half wall. Farnsworth on it to control it for OJL. Bedore out from behind the net. Cuts through the middle, but sauced up ahead for Martisan. A bouncing puck. He'll try to settle it down and split the defense. Just shows the bull rush one as the puck goes into the corner. Another hit there by Martisan. Puck comes up the wall. Poked free and played back in. Bedore now with it, working up the wall. Just threw one towards the net. Martisan there, couldn't control it. Up top for Farnsworth, a try, saved by Jackson, then threw it off his paddle. Almost went in the net. It holed up at the crease, then Farnsworth's shot from the point got deflected out of play. It really looked like from this angle that Jackson almost swatted that directly behind him and into his own net. Just trying to clear that rebound. Luckily for him, just off course and went to the side of the net and out of harm's way. 35 seconds left to go in this second period. Sioux City, the only goal in the frame to get back to within 2. Parsons plays it out for Lundgren, across for Farnsworth. Has time. Fakes to the middle and went down low with it. Roby couldn't work it free. Played out to center. Lundgren will throw it in. Sioux City out of the box and on the power play. They have a minute of power play time left. Up ahead for Hedquist, intercepted by Farnsworth. He gets it back on a give and go. Walks in, shot. But Jackson able to hold tight on that post. as Hedquist came in on the back check as well to slow things up. But that'll do it for 2 periods of play. Omaha will head to the locker room with a 2-goal lead, up 3-1. We'll be back for the start of the third period. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back to Liberty First Credit Union Arena for the start of the third period between your Omaha Junior Lancers and the Sioux City Metros. 3-1 is our score heading into the final 17 minutes of play here. Werner will still be in the box for another 43 seconds as the Junior Lancers skate up to start this third period. Wilmers is going to step in to take the face-off with Eiler, Lundgren, and Farnsworth. The unit killing the final seconds of the Sioux City power play. Top weaves his way through center. Lost control of the puck, though, as it was poked free by Farnsworth and gets a quick clear. Top for Hedquist, gives it back for Top in the short angle try. Didn't make it on target. Then tipped in front by Patrick. Still loose in the crease, digging away at it. But Salato able to jump on a loose puck and get the glove on it before Patrick could shovel it in the back of the net. It was a good job by Omaha there to collapse into the crease and tie up enough sticks to give Salato enough time to locate that loose puck and keep it out of the net. 3 seconds left to go in the kill. Tied up off the draw. Barnhart couldn't fish it out. Played into the corner. Omaha out of the box in full strength. Parsons wraps it around this near side. Fitzpatrick up ahead for Werner. Trying to get around Top. Just knocked off of it at the corner. Fitzpatrick a try. Goes wide of the net. Now Banaszak just backhands it in behind. Out in front. Didn't make its way to Parsons. Taken back over by Omaha. Wraparound try from Werner. Stopped there by Jackson. And he lost his blocker in the process as the whistle blew at the same time. Off the draw, tied up. Werner tried to throw it on net, just goes wide into the corner. Now comes Egdorf skating the other way. Got knocked off from him and played in behind the Omaha net. Chipped up all the way down. Puck on edge. Just going to go for icing as the faceoff will go back into the Omaha zone. Don't worry, Chase. The camera wasn't on you there as you took a spill coming off the bench there. Just left Grun to shake his head up here. Puck down, the Metros control it. Unable to hold the zone, though, as Dunnigan races back to retrieve. Now Chase starts a turnover and works back up ice. Throws one over the net. Played around Martisan in front for Bador, but just fanned off his stick and didn't make it on net. Now Bauer, a hard hit there, but it's a penalty coming up on Statcham. And you don't like to see that as Bauer hurt on the play as he went knee on knee with Statcham. Clearly Statcham not meaning to as he went to check on Bauer. But it's going to be a penalty on Statcham, and he'll head to the box. A dangerous play there at center ice. Sioux City's going to ask for more penalty time, possibly a double minor or maybe a major, but they're not going to get one. Bauer being helped off the ice by a couple of teammates. So 2 minutes on the scoreboard. Sorry, we got Coborg in front of us just waving at us. He's trying to lobby me into an interview. I told him get another hat trick by the end of the season, and we'll find a way to work one in. Off the draw, Sioux City on the power play as it's one into the Omaha corner, but sent all the way down. Top across for Solma. Working up ice, just lost control of it though. Martizan backhands it all the way down. Another good clear from Omaha, killing more time off the Sioux City power play. Chase is going to forecheck aggressively here this time. Now he'll back off. Top out from behind his own net across for Fitch. Up for Solma, bounced off his skate. Lundgren collects. Now Top, up ahead for Hedquist. Can't hang on to it. Lundgren again in his own zone. But this one tipped up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle and another faceoff. 1:07 left to go in the Sioux City power play. They still trail by 2. Puck played in behind the net off the draw. Barnhart's clear attempt didn't make it out. Soma walks in, blockered away by Salado. Played with a high stick, but it was by Sioux City, and Omaha able to get a clear. Top with control now, circling in his own zone. Played up ahead for Soma. Backhanded up the middle, but no one there for Sioux City. It's sent back towards their line where Top uses his skate to stop that clear. All the way into the Omaha zone. Good play there by Werner. Read the spin well and able to wall him off and win the battle for the loose puck. 20 seconds left to go in the Sioux City power play. Fitch weaves through center, poked free by Barnhart. Into the corner it goes. Backhanded up the wall, but Sioux City in control. Shot from in front, stick away by Salado. And he's able to get a bouncing puck and hold on to it for a whistle as that one was redirected in front again, excuse me. That's how Sioux City got their first goal. Just a redirection against the grain from where Salado was going. Just slipped past him. Looked like that one was on the same line. The Sioux City here afforded a late change. Played off the wall and out. Omaha back to full strength. Statcham jumping into the bench to avoid a too many men call. Roby now just plays it in behind. Roby just trying to move it in front. It's taken over by Sioux City. And now Egdorf will skate out. Cross for Ector. They'll throw one in just inside the line. Roby now working through center up ice. Didn't get a lot of that shot. It goes into the corner, then played out in front. Barnhart there to hold the zone as this played off into the corner. Now gets sent out through center. Statcham all the way back to retrieve, looking for a quick up as Sioux City was trying to get a change off. And then Wilmers just lost control of it at the blue line. Loose puck picked up by Eiler and sent back into the corner. Oh, not in the corner. It gets held up by a couple of bodies, and now Sioux City on the counterattack. Patrick. And Anzalone stepped in front of him there, cutting to the middle. Big hit there just inside the blue line. Statcham gets his stick in the way of a pass and now starts up ice. Here's Allred. Working diagonally into the far corner. Wins a race to the puck. Still on it, but lost an edge. Turns it over to Sioux City going back the other way. Bouncing puck. Played with a hand pass. We'll get a face-off. Let's see where it is. I think it's going to be in the Omaha zone. It will be. 11:15 left to go here in the third period. Junior Lancers holding on to that 3-1 lead. Solma controlled off the draw, but played in front where Chase collects for Omaha. Stretch pass out of the reach of Bador and goes all the way for icing. Face off over on the near side. Bador's going to step in to take it against Egdorf. Top spins around, now works back down low in the corner. Spins again, will work back up the wall. This time he'll cycle it for Egdorf. Poked off his stick, now a race for it there. Picked up by Chase. He'll start up the wall and out of the zone. All the way into the Sioux City end. Played back behind. McCune just tried to play it up that wall. Held in there by Banaszak. Across for Barnhart. Shot goes wide of the net again. Banaszak in. Pinching from the point. Off a body in front and played into the corner. Banaszak holds the line again. Throws it in. Sticked aside by Jackson. Loose puck. Picked up by McCune and sent out to center. Barnhart around across the red line and fires it in deep. Werner first one to it. Wins the race into the corner. Now he'll cycle it over to the far side. Barnhart pinching down. Fired in front, loose underneath the pad of Jackson. And they'll hang on to it for a whistle. Just under 10 minutes left to play in the hockey game. Parsons unable to win the draw. Sioux City in control. Siobanos played it back in behind for Patrick. Now Parsons in control. Played it out in front. Went off a skate of a defenseman and played out to the point. Shot there. Got blocked in front again. Still loose in the slot. Kicked away by Jackson. Rebound in the crease. Bodies going everywhere. And we'll get a whistle. Stopping play. I'm not quite sure what. Doesn't look like the net is off. I don't believe we're getting any penalties either. The face-off is going to stay inside the zone because of it. Wilmers is going to step in to take the draw. Right on net, Jackson corrals the rebound, hangs onto it, so we'll get another face-off at the same spot. Wilmers and Hedquist. Tied up, then Eiler there to just push it into the corner. Played there by Wilmers, kicked out by Jackson. Now again in the corner, Eiler couldn't keep it in deep. Lundgren there to just kick it in. Eiler now with it in front, off a couple of skates and cleared out of harm's way. Roby there causes a turnover. Tried to move out in front with it. Poked away from him. Still loose in front. Roby batting at it. And caught underneath Jackson. And we'll get a whistle. And a face-off. Looks like it'll stay inside the zone. And it looks like we'll get no penalties out of it. Roby wants one for getting cross-checked in behind. And now it looks like, are they going to call Roby? And they will. Oh, are we going to? Looks like we're going to be evened up, actually. Roughing for Roby, cross-checking for Dunnigan, and I believe we'll stay 5-on-5. Coach Harehill unhappy that Roby was called for a penalty there. Clearly wanted the cross-check called and doesn't understand why Roby's in the box. I kind of agree with him there. But we'll stay 5-on-5. It's dumped into the corner. Erstad got bodied up there. Hedquist controls the loose puck. Solma now with it across the line. Hedquist stayed onside. Halfway mark of this third period. Omaha with a 2-goal lead. Erstad had nothing open, so just plays it out to center. A loose puck there. Picked up by Hedquist. Yano pressuring him. Played out to center. Lundgren couldn't control it fully. He just sent it in. Siobanos had it poked free. Yano with it in front. Backhand try. Saved by Jackson. Coming in and holding the zone is Martisan out in front. Chase a try. Goes off the post. Had Jackson beat, but rang it off the pipe. Now Chase collects a turnover. Keeps it in the zone across the blue line. Now down into the corner. Centering feed off a Sioux City skate, and Hedquist able to skate out. Good stick there from Farnsworth. Bodies collide there. Going for the puck is Yano. Able to stop the rush, and now Sioux City has to touch up. In on sides is Solma. A floating puck finds its way to center. 2-on-2. Chase with Farnsworth. Gets around Ebner and centered it in front, but Farnsworth couldn't redirect it on target. Battle for it there just inside the zone. Egdorf comes away with it. He'll work up ice through the middle. Tripping call coming up on Omaha. And then they'll touch up. And now the penalty will be assessed. It'll be on Bador. 2 minutes tripping, and Sioux City's going to get another power play here. Try and cut the lead again. It looks like they're going to take a timeout to discuss this power play. We'll be right back as well. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back for the rest of this third period here. The Junior Lancers holding on to a 3-1 lead. 7:09 left to go in the third period. Although the tripping call on Bador has them a man down here for another 2 minutes. Face off. Went right out in front. A bouncing puck didn't clear out. Solma now walks towards the net. Fires. Saves Salado. Rebound cleared to the wall. Top. Across the blue line. Fitch there to control. Across for Solma. Underneath his stick. He regains control. Goes up top for Top. Walks in. Down low for Solma. Out of his reach. A bouncing puck off the back wall. Went right out in front. And Salado jumped on it to get the whistle. What started off as just an innocent little dump. Kind of a outstretched pass. Went into the corner. And then came right out in front for Sioux City. Unable to get a stick on it, and Salado able to jump on the loose puck. 1:34 left to go in the Metro power play. Wilmers is going to step in to take the face off with Hedquist. into the corner and cleared out. Off a glove. Now there's a race for it. Eiler beats one to it. Can he beat Top? No, he can't. It was dropped there for Fitch. Across the blue line, they'll look to set things up. Hit a stick on its way through. A good save from Salado. Rebound found its way to Soma on the far side. Across the top of the blue line. Shot got blocked in front. Rebound. A good save from Salado, able to get a pad on it. Controlled by Omaha, not out. Soma holds the line. Chipped over his target. And then Omaha jumps on the loose puck, fires it all the way down. Top now on the regroup for Fitch. Up for Patrick across the line. He'll let one go off the top of his glove and into the corner. Rebound played up the wall. Top battling Chase there. Punched out. Sioux City collects at the red line. Hedquist fanned on the pass. Martisan 2-on-1 with Chase. Walks in, fires. Blocker save Jackson. Now here comes Solma back the other way. Final 15 seconds in the power play. Fire, save, Salado. Rebound still loose, but a quick whistle. The ref saw Salado, still thought he had it. As the puck moved across the crease, thankfully the whistle stops play. Although Omaha was right on it and able to get a clear, might have killed off the rest of the power play for Sioux City. They're able to get an offensive zone draw here with 14 seconds left. Played over to the half wall. Parsons will retreat back to the weak side. Egdorf walks in, fires, saves Salado, rebound all the way out to the top of the circle, fired all the way down. That does it for the Sioux City power play. Bador out of the box and back to full strength is Omaha. Parsons causes a turnover in behind. Loose puck in the crease. Still battling away for it. Finds its way into the corner. Werner with it. Again centers it. Through traffic, finds Banaszak in front. A bouncing puck went wide into the wrong hand of Werner. Kind of in that weird spot. And then Omaha took another penalty. Another power play coming up for Sioux City as Banaszak touches up. This one's on Ben Parsons. 2 minutes tripping. Behind the play, was just digging for that puck. And caught a Sioux City skate. So with 4:39 left, another power play opportunity for the Metros to crawl back to within one. Top across the blue line. Solma a try, hits some bodies in front and goes up into the netting. And we'll get another whistle. Off to draw, Eiler able to come through and find a loose puck and clear it out. Fitch now at the red line. Good back check there from Eiler. Loose puck cleared back out to center. Top with it, poked free. Eiler shorthanded breakaway. Walks in, fires, glove save. Jackson thought about playing it, but Eiler stood right there at the edge of the crease and made him hold on to it. A good shorthanded opportunity denied by Jackson. Wilmers will step in to take the face-off. Wins it back for Eiler. Can't get it on net. Now Lundgren will just step up and throw it into the corner. Top there to start a regroup. Drops it behind for Fitch. Across for Solma. Cuts back to the middle. Still in control across the blue line. Fires through a screen. Oh, it snuck past Salado and into the back of the net. Power play goal for the Metros, and we have a one-goal hockey game. Omaha's trying to plead their case. It's not going to work. That one clearly slid behind Salado and just rolled into the back of the net. As we have a 3-2 hockey game now with 3:51 left in the third period. Hairhill's going to be upset because the ref was all the way out in the neutral zone when the play happened. Was taking his sweet time to get into the corner to see what was going on. He signaled goal from the top of the circles. And we have a 3-2 hockey game with 3:51 left to go in the third. Off the draw, Allred quickly moves it into the Sioux City zone. Played back in behind again. Allred tried to move it out in front. Anzalone with it. Allred circling around. Dropped it down low for Yano. Pass was intercepted by Solma. But Banaszak able to get back and move it off the wall. But Yano just didn't get back in time. Offside on the Junior Lancers here with 3:19 left to go in the third period. Holding on to that 1-goal lead. Neutral zone face-off, controlled by Sioux City. Now a loose puck picked up by Wilmers, walks in, fires into a body. Still loose. Roby fires, he scores! Josiah Roby makes it 4-2 with 3:05. And now this is not good. Roby caught an edge right in front of a Metro player in the corner. And then some jawing went back and forth. We'll see what comes out of it. As it stands, it's 4-2 OJL with 3:05 left to go in the hockey game. And Coach Hairhill is going to take a timeout after that. And Top is into the box for Sioux City. Banaszak into the box for Omaha. I believe we'll stay 5-on-5. But a big goal for the Junior Lancers as they regain the 2-goal lead. Josiah Roby finding a loose puck right in the slot. And with chaos happening in front of Jackson, wasn't able to locate it. And Roby gives the Junior Lancers a 2-goal lead again. It's an Omaha timeout. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back for the rest of the third period. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Back for more third period action here from Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Josiah Roby, the latest goal scorer, giving the Junior Lancers a 4-2 lead. Wilmers and Eiler getting assists on that as well. Played in behind the Sioux City net. This is where Omaha really needs to keep their composure. And just as I say that, a penalty coming up on the Junior Lancers. A hit in the corner by Eiler. Looks like he got his hands up. And I believe it's going to be a rough. Nope, 2 minutes interference. So now Omaha back on the kill and giving Sioux City yet another opportunity. It's just a story that cannot keep repeating for these junior Lancers as we're approaching playoff time. If you want to advance in the playoffs, taking penalties is not the way to do it. Is now Sioux City a chance to get back to a one-goal game. Egdorf from the blue line, cross for Fitch, gets it back. A rolling puck, he settles it down, hesitates. Now throws it in front, off a skate wide. Solma in the corner. Throws it in front, saves Salado. Rebound again into the corner. Patrick on it, up top for Fitch. At the dot, fires, saves Salado. He jumps on the rebound and gets a whistle. And they're going to take Farnsworth. And you know how you settle this game down as a referee? You call the first slash on the goaltender. If you blow the whistle, you don't allow 4 slashes after the fact. And I think they're going to take 2. And they are. Farnsworth, 2 for roughing. Patrick's going to the box as well on a slash. And I'll say this again. Omaha has got to keep their heads and keep their cool. Now we have an argument over where the face-off should be following the penalties. They will keep it outside the zone. 2:19 left to go in the hockey game. 1:33 in the Sioux City power play as we're still trying to get things sorted out. Finally looks like we're getting ready to play again. Fitzpatrick stepping in to take the face-off against Hedquist. Egdorf circling around. They'll start up ice. Spins away from some pressure. Now goes D to D for Fitch. Pass hit a couple of skates and sent back towards the Sioux City zone. Up ahead for Solma and onside. In front and just tipped over the net. Good play there from the Metros on the zone entry. Just couldn't get it past Salado on target. Now a couple players go down. Egdorf lost control in the process as his legs were swept out from underneath him. Now the puck's in underneath him. Again, he's able to get back up and join the play. Sioux City in control. Solma down low. Knocked off the puck there as Statcham. Played out to the point, though, not out. Shot blocked in front. 2 junior Lancers without a stick at the moment. Fitzpatrick went to pick his up. Statcham still without one. Fitzpatrick finds a loose puck and dishes it up for Allred. Short-handed. He's got a break. Allred walks in. Backhand. Save Jackson. Had him beat. Just couldn't get it over the pad. Then a good back check from Allred slows down the Sioux City rush. They'll circle back at the blue line. Here comes Fitch across. Fires one. Blocker saved by Salado. Rebound. Another save. Final minute in the hockey game. Shot, they score. Carson Fitch out from the corner and rifles one over the shoulder of Salado. Another power play goal for the Metros. Yet again, a 1-goal hockey game with 55 seconds left to go. Jackson's going to come all the way out to the hash marks during this face-off to wait and see what happens. Sioux City is gotten back to within a goal here late in the third period. Face-off, big win there for Omaha, but Banaszak just played it off the wall. Now into the Omaha zone. Lundgren there to try and play it back out to center. Good stick there from Eiler to push it to the red line. Stay D side, gets behind a couple of junior Lancers. Now Eiler with it in the neutral zone. Gets around a couple of guys, dumps it in at the red line. No, they say he was behind. They call it for icing. Oh, usually you get the benefit of the doubt there, but they decide not this time. With 32 seconds left, the faceoff's going to go back into the Omaha zone. Hairhill's going to get a quick word with his forward unit before they go back out to take the faceoff. Empty net for Sioux City. That was the late guy coming on. Looks like we got a chirp sesh going between the JV squads here. Good old chant-off. Puck finds its way past the Sioux City defense. Ebner. Oh, a big hit there, and another penalty coming up. Cross-ice pass. McCune walks in, fires back door, and couldn't connect on the pass. And with 12 seconds left, it'll be a two-man advantage for Sioux City. A rough on Eiler will make it 6-on-4 with the empty net for the Metros. Hold on to your seats. One face-off and one clear will be huge right here. Wilmer steps in to take it. Top in for Sioux City. Back for Banaszak. Off the glass, out of the zone. Final 5 seconds. Fitch around the net, but that'll do it. Time runs out, and Omaha hangs on by the skin of their teeth to win this matchup 4-3. Thank you for all watching. I'm Zach Krause for Pat Diegoso. We'll be back tomorrow in Des Moines as your junior Lancers. We'll head over to West Des Moines to take on the Oak Leafs. JV at 4, varsity right after. Thank you for watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the